next one in the air between the two gullies and the three slips, or the two slips. That's gone for 4. That's the first boundary of the game. No third man in place.
So good fortune for Sanath Jayasuriya, firing up the delivery outside off stump. Very fortunate that the ball just went into the gap between the two gullies and the slips. The only area where there was a gap, and Sanath Jayasuriya picks it with the ball going in the air.
One cut away hard. Sanath Jayasuriya in his favourite area.
And opportunity to free his arms, and he makes full use of it.
He's went very quickly to Jonty Rhodes. In the middle of the bat, powerful. Rhodes went down to try and stop it. I think it bounced badly just in front of him. The opposition spinners can use later on in the match. Not easy though. And that delivery just short outside off stump, and that's the area that Sanath Jayasuriya is looking for. Anything in that area, he is very, very quick to pounce on it. Going 2.
Nothing going South Africa's way. That's nicely timed. A chase here for Adams. And this is another teaser. Once again the ball will win, but it's made the fielder chase the ball all the way to the boundary line. And this is a tremendous shot of the back foot. No need to run for that. Consecutive boundaries here for the Sri Lankan captain. And 3 boundaries on the trot. The score motoring along at this stage. 64 for no loss, Sri Lanka.
Well, Sanath Jayasuriya in full flow now.
Jayasuriya, as soon as he got into his stride, he's been on a roll, and that time once again the ability to free his hands, and he sees the opportunity. A bit of a slice, but right through the infielders, taking the aerial route, and when he hits it, it stays hit. Very strong with the bottom hand of his. So that brings Jayasuriya's 50.
Well, he starts with a dreadful delivery. That's a full toss, almost waist high, outside off stump. And you couldn't ask for anything better than that.
It's a bit of an anticlimax. Everyone's waiting to see how the pitch would respond. And Paul Adams disappoints with a full toss, where the batsman really puts it away quite easily for 4.
Well, it's not going to turn much out there, Ranjit. There's no doubt about it. And as expected, Sanath Jayasuriya is going to pitch him early. There's no doubt. He's going to try and dominate him. And he's hitting for 4. Second ball. That's 2 4s in a row. Strategy pretty clear from Sri Lanka.
But the intentions absolutely very evident. You could see the Sri Lankans looking to try and pick up as many runs as possible earlier.
And he's got that one away as well. That's gone through the extra cover field. And a run away. That's the 3rd boundary in this over. So Paul Adams starts the first 3 deliveries, and the crowd here, well, they're enjoying this. They love to see Sanath Jayasuriya.
Yes, when Jayasuriya is in motion, he really motors along, and that one pitched up, and he cracks it into the vacant area, bisecting the fielders. His timing's been very, very good.
Got a bit of width off it to Jayasuriya, and, well, any width to Jayasuriya, and that brings up the 100 partnership. A well-struck boundary.
Pitching into that one, a lot of width, and he frees his arms.
That's another boundary. Over-pitched, and Jayasuriya is a man in form. He's put that away comfortably. Too many boundaries have been scored. And that's another one. Now you just can't afford this kind of bowling, especially on the first day of a test match. 19 boundaries have already been struck, and we've not even had lunch on the first day of the test match.
Once again, over pitch, nice juicy half volley for Sanath Jayasuriya. Very strong, right up to the front foot, and smashed it right down to the boundary.
He's gone after that one. You give him width, and he doesn't mind even taking the aerial route in a test match. That's reached the boundary in a flash.
Given the width and the length there for Sanath Jayasuriya, getting under that one and smashing it to the cover region. Placed it well there. He's known to play it uppish down there in the one days, but he's going through with it even in the test match. He's in good form.
Yes, one bounce over the rope. Runs have come on both sides of the wicket. Too many boundaries hit. And he's now cutting loose here. Once again in the air, but once again he finds the boundary. 3 boundaries in this over for Sanath Jayasuriya. He's raced into the 90s.
The form that Sanath Jayasuriya is in, it's really not hard. Thin loose, he really goes smashing it through. It's really not a delivery that would be smashed over the cover boundary for 4.
It's a landmark of sorts about to be reached here. You don't often see a batsman getting 100 in a session in modern day test match cricket. He goes for the single. He'll have to hurry. Jayasuriya has reached his 700 in test match cricket. Superb innings by the Sri Lankan captain.
He just dominated the South African bowling in the first session and raced to his 100. Just 103 balls, 17 boundaries.
Well, he took on the fielder here at mid-off. Makhaya Ntini was relaxing a bit on his heels. What an innings from the Sri Lankan captain. That's uppish. And it will reach the boundary.
Latches onto that one as he saw the width, went under it, over and out. Over the cover fielder.
Now that's spanked off the back foot. Rhodes is there in the deep. And even he can't stop it.
Boya gets it up to Jayasuriya, and I always felt it was a matter of time. As soon as he got it into that area, Jayasuriya was going to have a go at it.
This time, showing some guts, giving the ball a little bit of air, but Jayasuriya equal to the task, hitting it straight over the bowler's head. And he's quite prepared to take the aerial route whenever his opportunity presents.
It's very difficult to defend. There's nobody back. If it's up there, he's prepared to throw the bat at it. And down he goes again. This one he's hit harder and flatter. And one bounce into the boundary boards. Well, Jayasuriya certainly decided it's time. He's not going to allow Boya to dictate any terms.
So Jayasuriya, after a quiet start after lunch, looking to break free again. This time bombarding the boundaries. When he's into the act, he certainly is on a roll.
Jayasuriya, well, just past Paul Adams, and Jayasuriya prepared to take him on. That's gone for 4. And Jayasuriya goes for the big one. He's hit in the middle, and that's gone over the deep mid-wicket's head. It's gone all the way. That's 6 more.
So Jayasuriya is not going to be kept quiet for long. Whacks that one over mid-wicket, and it hits the meat of the bat. There's a man down on the line, but that's cleared him for 6.
Well, when Jayasuriya hits it in the middle of the bat, it stays hit. It goes with the wind.
Jayasuriya sweeping and sweeping extremely well. Just has this happy knack of picking up the gaps.
Quickly picking up the length there, Sanath Jayasuriya, and going through with the shot. Just getting the gap right there. Wide the fielder down there, 2 fielders down and there.
We're still attacking. Still attacking on the onside. That's the second time he's found the boundary in the over with a similar shot.
Adams giving the air. Sanath Jayasuriya making full use of that length and going through, sweeping well. Picking the gap, there's a fielder down on the backward square and the one in the mid-wicket. But he picks the gap and all the way down to the line.
Yes, this is a very good shot because there's a man near the umpire at square leg. So he's got to clear him. He's got to place it away from the man in the deep. He's done that too. And again, this is up in the air. He could be out caught here. And Jayasuriya's innings has come to an end. He's taken on Adams once too often. Mackenzie making no mistake in the deep. And a fantastic innings from the Sri Lankan captain comes to an end. 148 of just 156 balls.
Paul Adams still giving that extra bit of air on that occasion, a bit from the off stump, and then he's very pleased with his performance. Sanath Jayasuriya gone. 148, Sri Lanka 211 for 2.